PC wins. That's it. PC wins, dude. If you have a console, if you think you're gonna buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, don't, man. PC wins. Look, we got smooth gameplay. Any input device you want. If you want to play on Donkey Kong bongos, man, you can. If you want to play on a Wii remote, you can. Multi-monitor. Look, we got smooth gameplay. Any input device you want. If you want to play Donkey Kong bongos, man, you can. If you want to play on a Wii remote, you can. Multi-monitor, yeah, you can touch mods. And yeah, you can also play on the console. Settings, mouse icons, 4K resolution, awesome titles. And that's the same words. Yeah, probably shouldn't go. PC wins. PC wins, bro. PC Master Race. It's glorious. I mean, with a PC, you can build something that looks like this, and it can cost $4,000 if you want. And not only that, if you don't want to build something this expensive, you can go with something a little bit more modest. And hey, that other one was all white. This one's all black. This one probably is like a $500-600 build. Back in the day, I think it has a hard drive, so this build's a little bit older. Now this video is not about the PS5 Pro. I don't want it to be. It's been overdone at this point. But hey, that's a lot of money for just a console, right? Will there actually be games that even can utilize the PS5 Pro's power, right? Sony's given us a couple where they said, yeah, we're gonna utilize it for that. We're gonna optimize it for the PS5 Pro. But like the thing is, PS5 is not like the same as a PC, where when you upgrade a PC, all the games that you play are now running faster, right? Because it's just vertically integrated like that, where you can support all this different hardware. I'm not sure exactly why it's so locked down on PlayStation. Maybe it's their API or whatever they're using to make it where they can't really do that as effectively. But basically, the devs are going to have to go back to all their games and optimize them and kind of compile the code to make it run on PS5 Pro. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal, but so far we're only going to have like 13 games that are even going to run any better, right? And when you consider that, it's like, wow, this really isn't worth the money. Just because you have a better PlayStation doesn't mean all games are automatically going to utilize it, like on PC. On PC, if you upgrade a new graphics card, put in a new CPU, your game will run faster. PlayStation, the games actually have to be optimized for that and give you features, right? So, I mean, look at this. There's just a handful of games, guys, ready for the PS5 Pro. Guys, not really worth it, right? I mean, you're paying $700. You aren't getting a new stand and no disk drive. At first, when I saw that price, I thought, wow, that's not bad. I mean, the GPU is like 50% faster. It's got a 2 terabyte SSD. It actually is really bad because, like I said, on consoles, you'll get faster hardware and then none of the games you use, or none of the software you use will actually be any faster, right? The game devs have to go back and allow you to get unlocked FPS or higher FPS mode. Not only that, but this PlayStation has the same CPU. So as far as higher FPS goes, it's really not going to happen unless you have turned ray tracing on or something like that. So after considering, PlayStation 5 Pro maybe isn't the best deal. I mean, couldn't you build a PC for pretty darn close that's just as fast? And, I got to thinking, I'm like, yeah, actually you can. I just threw some parts here on a PC part picker together. And it only came out to $816. And guys, this build, you can actually get these parts much cheaper than this, especially if you shop on AliExpress. But hey, this is just off PC part picker. It took me like 2 minutes to do. We're even getting a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD matching the PlayStation 5 7700 XT GPU, which, and as far as I'm concerned, and from what I've looked at, is going to be just as fast as the PlayStation 5 Pro's GPU. It has a couple less compute units, but they're going to be clocked much faster. So guys, I think this is going to be around where the PlayStation 5 Pro is. Honestly, this will be faster in practice because it's going to be unlocked. And yeah, $816 for that, guys. Can't be beat. Like, if you're in the market for a $700 computer, I mean, and think about it, $800, once you add the stand and once you add the Blu-ray drive, you're going to be at this amount or more. So guys, why would you pay that much for a PS5 Pro when you can build a PC that can do everything just as good, actually better, for the same price, right? Like, $700 is PC territory, man. This video is just about PC wins, man. PC's the end game. Consoles are a thing of the past, dude. Sony's already realized this, and them coming out with the PS5 Pro is their way of trying to get those PlayStation players from switching to PC and just buying a Pro instead. Where the money's at, that's PC, right? And we can already see it. They released Helldivers 2, Last of Us, for Horizon, like all these exclusive games like Spider-Man, where they were just gonna keep closed ecosystem in PlayStation. And no, they brought them to PC because that's where the money's at. That's where everyone's going to. If you were a PlayStation player and you're watching my channel, you're probably a PC player at this moment. You probably made the switch. Me personally, I was on Xbox back in the day. It doesn't really matter. PC has the modularity you need. You can buy that $800. You can buy this $800 PC right now and upgrade it 2 years later, 3 years later, and hey, it'll be great. Like you can just wait for prices to go down, upgrade the one part you need to upgrade, and call it a day. I mean, guys, what else do you really need? We didn't even talk about PC Game Pass off Xbox, and guys, this is even better. I mean, you can join for $1 a month. I think it's like, it says it's $12 a month now. It used to be $10. You get access to all kinds of games, guys, like the new Call of Duty. I know all the Halos are on there. Just a ton of stuff, like for real cheap. And you know, the things that I've shown you so far aren't even the best. Steam, absolutely giga chad with their latest update, guys, giving us families. And I've implemented this in my circle where I've gotten a couple of my friends together, and you just send them an invite to your family, and then as soon as they accept, you have access to all of their games. You can play any of the games they have, and in fact, they can actually be using their Steam account and play whatever games they want as long as you aren't playing them at the same time. And it's awesome. I mean, I had all kinds of games just instantly added to my library, and you can actually have up to 6 people in your family. I mean, Steam is just doing pro consumer things like this all the time that you would never see Xbox or Sony do. And with things like this and the Steam Deck, and I think people got dabbled in with Steam a little bit once they got their Steam Decks, even if they're a console player, they started to realize, wow, this is a way better experience. And this company's not trying to nickel and dime me for everything I own, right? Like they really just care about giving, you know, gamers and whoever uses their platform just the best experience possible. And it's kind of a funny meme, but like Epic Games Store and whatever other launchers, the Ubisoft Store, like people they complain like Steam's being anti-competitive, like they're taking all of our customers, and it's really those two stores just keep on shooting themselves in the foot. They implement these things that are just horrible. They track you, always online features, external applications for their games that you have to use. All this stuff that just makes it horrible. Like you can't even transfer games locally off Epic Games. It's just horrible, man. And then Steam does all these things for the people, and it's actually far and above any other platform out there. And it's exclusive to PC, guys. So honestly, if you are considering this, just don't. PC is where it's at. We have all these things and more. Not only that, you can do your homework on this. You can watch YouTube, watch Netflix, do whatever you want. What do you guys think? Is it glorious? Are we going to a new dawn of PC golden age? Or is everything just going down the drain? And are we not going to be able to afford anything, and we're just going to be sitting on our 10-year-old systems? Let me know.
In a world where gamers thrive, there's a race that's truly alive. With free flying, they touch the sky. PC master races all fly. Oh, we're busy. Master race, no console can keep up with the pace. With mods and frames, we set the place. PC wins, it's not even a race.